Yo, what's up? This is Sasha. I haven't done a video in a while because I have just been focusing on work, so no music really the past while, and huge spontaneity on my part, but I bought two guitars within a week or so, and they actually arrived both today, which is fucking pretty cool, so I'm really excited. And you know, I haven't played much guitar, so hopefully these don't just lie around and collect dust, and I'll definitely be motivated and playing these as much as I can. And yeah, I'm just gonna pour some scotch because we might as well celebrate, right? You got two guitars. I held off from buying equipment for a long time just to save money, and also I just found my Rhodes V, the red one. That was a wicked guitar, and I had a shitty crate, solid state, and I just for about 8 years just played through that at Decimator, and that was before I started touring internationally and doing stuff, but I just focused on just trying to downpick and play better. And now that I've made some money and I just want to pay myself back. It's kind of selfish, but I've worked 15 months straight, so fuck it. Here we go. So this is the first guitar. It says Solar on it, and I prepared the specs. This is the Solar S1.6 27 Baritone. This is the first Baritone I've ever owned. Just gonna get this case out of the way. And I shot this video already, but the mic wasn't working, so I have to unbox this a second time and shoot this video. But yeah, here's the Lime Burst matte. Loving the color. They have a purple one. It's almost like fuchsia pink purple. I know that's not death metal, but I almost bought that one because it's fucking really sick. And I'm gonna drink the scotch here. Before we get into the specs, I'm gonna show you what I'm drinking. It's called the Shoulder Monkey. My buddy Michael Smith. Oh, sorry, Miguel. I think that's this isn't what he goes by on fucking Facebook. But anyways, this is a mahogany body Evertune. I bought this guitar strictly for the Evertune because Damien Leske Gorgasm has been ranting for a solid year or so. He loves it, speaks highly of it, and he and I are really tired of dealing with Floyd Roses, especially when you're on the road. Such a pain in the ass when you get a few shows in and you want to change strings, and you always go out of tune. So he speaks so highly of this, and Sean also of Sean of Putrepile, I hit him up a couple of years ago now, and he sent me all these hilarious audio clips of, bro, fuck, man, you have no idea. And he go like he has this like crazy laugh. He's like, man, fucking Evertune. Anyways, takes 2 minutes for him to get to it because he talks, so he's all like, whoa, man, fucking Evertune. But he said he was in the studio for 2 days straight, tuned once, recorded for all day. He only tuned the second day to check. Everything was still in tune, and he never retuned the guitar once. And fuck, dude. And he just went on and on about, sorry, that doesn't even sound like him. Sorry, buddy, if that doesn't sound even close to you. So yeah, one volume, one tone. There's a 5-way blade. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything with this. I usually just like one pickup, one volume knob for death metal. It's a 27 scale, so I've never played that. The frets do look a bit bigger, so we'll see how that turns out. And 5-piece maple. You got the neck through. For the price, I think it was like $1,200 US So with conversion to Canadian, that's like $3,000. I'm just kidding. It's more like 18. Horrible conversion rate sometimes, but yeah. Enough of that. What's the pickups? Duncan Solar Bridge. So it's just something to do with solar. They just have their own kind of line of pickups. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this guitar is in tune. But let's just try to play for a second to see what it sounds like. Seems pretty comfortable so far. Sorry, there's this crazy delay. So what I do is the improvising leads I practice, I usually get a lot of crazy delays and feedbacks, but let's see if I can just get more of a... Oh God. Have like a Van Halen phaser going there. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'm not too sure if I like the pickups in it. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Mainly got it for the Evertune. Loving the finish. And it's made in Korea. That's what made me not buy it for a while. I was like, I've only had Japanese Jacksons, the Rhodes. So I've been a bit spoiled with that. And yeah, that's the first guitar, is the Solar. And then drum roll. This is the second guitar. It says Paul Reed Smith on it, right? And you probably have a good indication of what this might be. So this is the Dustie Waring PRS. I think it's says CE, so that's the model. I already own one of these. Why do you have another, Sasha, you dumbass? Well, I love this finish. It's black gray. It's fucking badass. And I play in so many different tunings that I almost have enough guitars now to have one in, this is E flat. My green bevel Rhodes V has a fixed bridge, so I'll do that for D, C sharp, C. Those are the three tunings I fluctuate. Super annoying to go through that. So yeah, I'm gonna detune one of these eventually, just to see how it is for death metal. Good chance I may have to swap out one of the pickups. The specs for this is you got the mahogany. Sorry, let me get the guitar I just bought because I already have the same one. Different finish. This is mahogany body, maple top. This is the gray black finish, whereas the first one I got was the Dustie Waring finish. love this guitar. It's probably the best playing guitar I've ever had. Neck wise, when you just pick it up, it feels like a cheat code. Like you can just hit stuff that you usually can't hit. The only kicker is I'm not used to these body shapes with the flying V, the Rhodes. Classical, sitting down, and then live, it just sits a certain way for headbanging and stuff. So I'm gonna have to adapt a bit with these if I were to play this for death metal. So yeah, this one's half a step down. The green bevel, you know, I might keep it in D. I got a red bevel Rhodes, I might keep in C sharp, and so forth. I got my Gorgasm red bevel, or sorry, I had a yellow bevel. Anyways, I got 3 Rhodes. I'm gonna figure out what they are. The red bevel is the Gorgasm, that's baritone. If I like the Solar, I might use it for Gorgasm. So I play all types of stuff. I learn a lot of my favorite bands, and they all are in different tunings. I just started learning some Cannibal Corpse. I might move on to Morbid Angel because this is half a step down. This I use for my Alice in Chains cover band, and it fucking rules for that. Specs for these guitars, you got the Floyd Rose, you know, maple top, mahogany wood. Both pickups are Mojo Tone DW Tomahawks Generation 2. I don't know if that's good for death metal, but for rock and shred and progressive, they're very versatile guitars. And I might as well just plug this one in, just see what it sounds like. And yeah, after not spending money on gear for almost a decade, you know, as aggressive as it is for me to get 2 guitars at the same time, it'll definitely balance out over the years. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So try to get rid of this horrible tone. The sustain on these guitars is really, really crazy. Way easier to do that than my V's. That's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna just have a more sippy poo. I almost wanted this finish originally, but now I got both. I got the purple red one. This is the gray one. And hopefully this will lead to some cover videos. And I mean, I might use this for vacuous. I might try putting this in drop B. I got new recording I'm gonna focus on over Christmas, and any of the lead stuff, I'm just gonna get twice the playability on this than my V's. And yeah, man, just fucking support the underground, brother. And I'll try to actually fucking put out some music, unlike the past 15 months. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, just be safe for the holidays and all that. Take care.